If you're new here, welcome. My name is Philip and I help mostly men with self-improvement. Now, if you're not new, 4 weeks, no upload. I was busy, okay? Was I busy? No, we cannot tell that to the viewer. Yeah, I was busy, okay? Now, let's get on with the video. I want you to imagine being a king, having everything you want, an emperor having conquered lands with an army you built, a business owner that has made a fortune and has built a modern day empire, or even an athlete that has built his body over the years. Among these examples, a common attribute exists: discontentment. This attribute is the most common driving factor for successful people. So what happens to the king, the emperor, the business owner, and the athlete when they step off the gas and relax, when they get satisfied with their work and stop putting in the same amount of effort it took them to get there? What happens to the athlete when he sees the barbell and the squat rack and goes, "It's okay if I don't train today, I trained yesterday"? Or the business owner and the king, "I've made enough money, I've conquered enough lands"? The answer is not complicated. It's not a trick question. Businesses collapse, kingdoms crumble. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. There was a story of a Muay Thai warrior that was the pride of his village. He was raised fighting from a young age, hardening his body and sharpening his skills in the traditional Muay Thai training grounds. He had feet that had so much power that when he kicked, the people of the village said it sounded like thunder. He trained relentlessly, waking up before the sun had even come up. He was unstoppable, even feared by others his age. Having grown up in the depths of poverty, his determination was stronger than anyone's. As a result, he claimed victory after victory, and his name Zen became synonymous with strength and skill. However, as he grew, so did his comfort. Zen started to believe that he was invincible. He skipped morning runs. He replaced his hard training sessions with relaxed walks. He indulged in rich foods that dulled his once sharp reflexes, and started taking pride in the admiration of his fans, therefore mistaking their praise for proof that he had reached the pinnacle of his powers. After some time had passed, a young hungry fighter named Niran appeared where Zen was fighting. He had come to challenge Zen to take his title. Niran had heard tales about Zen's powers and respected him greatly, but he had also seen the changes in the once great fighter. Niran trained tirelessly, pushing himself to the brink of death, knowing that this fight was his only chance to come out of poverty. Zen accepted the challenge and welcomed him, so he entered the ring and the match began. It was clear to everyone that Zen was not the great fighter everyone knew him to be. His movements were slow and his renowned kicks lacked their former power. Niran also noticed this before the fight. He saw Zen where he was warming up in the corner. He saw his stance. It was wide open, leaving him exposed to counterattacks. As he entered the ring, Niran only thought about his starving family and his future, carrying with him a huge burden. Therefore, driven by his dreams and discipline, Niran danced around Zen, landing powerful kicks and elbows to the once great fighter. Each hit taken was a reminder of what Zen had lost over time. He had lost his hunger for success. In the final round, Niran landed a KO. As Zen laid on the ground, knocked out and defeated, he realized something that during the fight he had not. He realized who his opponent was all along and vowed to return, not only to reclaim his lost title, but to face and beat his real opponent, Complacency. The fight was not just lost in the ring, but in every skipped training session and in every choice of indulgence he made during his daily life. Just like a knife that was not regularly sharpened, he became dull and ineffective. And to tell you the truth, I have also struggled with complacency for a long time, because I achieved the results I was looking for in the gym, and I got the muscles I wanted. I ate clean for a long period of time, and I achieved what I wanted. Time passed though, and the excitement for exercise faded. Right around this time is when I started to skip days, and said to myself that it's okay if I don't train today. I already have the physique I want. I'll train tomorrow. What's even gonna happen in a day? Will I lose my abs? Not really. I'll even do twice the volume to cover for today. I'm still looking forward to that session, by the way, because it never happened. Isn't our mind wonderful? It will fully convince you that it will do the work at a later date so that you comply with it. How many times have you put off a task for a later date and have actually done it? Let's say 2 out of 10 times. Is that reasonable? Even if it is, that's a 2 out of 10 score. That's 20%. It ain't that great. I stepped off the gas. Just like Zen. Although I have not reached a title as big as him, I also became complacent. And with the words I was using, like I will eat clean after this weekend. I will exercise from the coming Monday and forth. Yeah, there's no need for me to say anything. We all know how that aged. Putting off things for your future self to fix. We've all done it. But what I've come to realize is that we live in today. It might sound like an obvious thing to say, but if there's something that can be done today, do it today. Don't leave it for your future self to fix. Or do. Your future self is going to have his own problems to take care of. Don't burden him any further. If you haven't had any success in the realm you're chasing, why should you listen to the brain that has guided you up until this point anyway? Your brain will avoid the path with the most amount of friction because it doesn't want to spend any energy for something that is not guaranteed to return the results. What I've come to realize is that success lies at the end of the path with the most amount of friction. Friction is what indicates success. Never be content with the state you're in. Always strive for more. Don't listen to your brain that wants to limit you because of fear of the unknown. And you might think, yeah, never be content with the state you're in. Always strive for more. Are you telling me to be a perfectionist? Well, yes and no. I'm saying to strive for more and always set new goals, because you remember what happened to Zin the moment he achieved his goals. He got complacent, and so did I. Now, while you strive for more, always appreciate what you have now. This is what makes the difference between an ambitious person that does not let complacence slow him down and a greedy, never satisfied moron. Now, thank you for watching. If you want help with men's self-improvement, there are some links in the description that can help you with that. There's my self-improvement school and one-to-one coaching calls with me. Just a heads up, the school is not ready yet. I'm setting it up as we speak, and that's why prices are low. At last, thanks again for watching, and remember, don't waste time because time is money.